What's going on, guys? Rob here to do a what's spinning in my car. Been doing a lot of driving of late, so been doing a lot of listening to CDs, of course. I've got like 5 or 6. I'm trying to cut it down because these videos can get real long, and this may be a long video because I try to play stuff for you guys to hear. Yeah, so we'll go with that. So anyway, feel okay today for a change. Got a little bit of that cough going, man. It's nowhere near as bad as it's been, but it's just a hanger on. Anyway, we're listening to Stryper, Reborn. I think this album gets the most flack, even more than Against the Law. And I can see why. I mean, it's very different. And the word I hate to use, it has a little bit of that grunge alternative feel to it. You know, all the bands are trying to put that in there. Dokken did it, which failed horribly. This actually is not bad. I really like this album personally. I'm a huge Stryper fan. I would say all their albums throughout, there's not one I despise. Like even Dokken, which is my favorite band, I despised. Not Dysfunctional. Ah, shit. Shadow. Oh, there's one album I just absolutely despise. It's got like one good song on there. And you're listening to Reborn. What song is this? This is Reborn, right? Yeah, this is the title track, Reborn, which is one of my favorite tracks off the album. It still has the big hooks, the big vocals, the big chorus vocals. Robert Smith pounding away. The guitar work is excellent. Just some songs have that, I don't know, alternative sound to it, I guess you could say. One of the best covers. I love this cover. This is one of my grails for my vinyl. They have 2 grails. I only need 2 of their albums on vinyl. This one, I need Murder by Pride, but that's only on picture disc. So I need 3. I can't remember the album title right now. So I need 3 to finish my vinyl. No, I need 2. I need Murder by Pride and this to finish my vinyl discography. Anyway, Reborn. Let's go to my favorite song on the album, because we all know Stryper. If you don't, you should. Or you probably hate him because they sing about God and your devil worship. So. I hate when the covers break. Just really cool artwork, man. I love how they're just like peeling themselves down. This is really cool. I've always liked their yellow and black attack, you know, color. I might not have always liked their outfits, but who cares? Music. A lot of bands that dress like idiots that have great music. Alright, anyway, most of us know Stryper that watch my channel, so there's not a lot of reason to hang on and keep on playing that over and over. One of my top 10 favorite bands. Next is a band called Revamp. For some reason, I always want to say Revamped, and I think I do sometimes, but it's a band called Revamp. This band basically is Floor Jansen. She's the singer of Nightwish now, and the best Nightwish singer ever. I'm sorry, but Tarja sings in her head. She can sing, don't get me wrong, but she has that operatic voice, so she sings in her head, not with her body. Floor Jansen can sing it all. This is her band after Forever kind of broke up. Symphonic, gothic, progressive, metal, harsh voices, clean voices, everything from metal to piano and her. One of my favorite songs on here is all piano and her, mostly all piano and her. It's just fan-fucking-tastic. And I'm not one of those guys that, you know, is ashamed to say I don't like I like ballads, or I don't like soft music, and the fuck ever. I like all that stuff. Anyway, this song is called Here's My Hell, one of my favorite tracks. This is a great album. I'll shut up for a minute. Yeah, stupid Digipack. One, we'll go to head up high. Disdain is the sorry about that. I'm gonna go to 7. Oh, Disdain. This was 2010. Then we'll go to the one I was talking about earlier. It's just piano and her voice. Wait. 13. I always think it's 11. I don't care who you are. You appreciate good music when it's good music. And this is good music. I have a thing for songs that have that haunting sound to them. The song's called I Lost Myself. Light a motherfucker candle, put this on with headphones, which sounds phenomenal, obviously, because, you know, headphones are always rock, and tune out. Such a phenomenal album, and this song just rocks in my eyes, my eye. All right, let's go to something else here. Anyway, the band's called Revamp. That's self-titled. They have 2 albums out. This is their first. Alright, next we're going to go back to the 80s. Ironically, I watched a video this morning Fairly Secret Music, David's channel, Fairly Secret Music. Check him out. He deserves more subs. He was talking about Dive Bomb Records, which I love. Dive Bomb Records. They reissue, remaster some great stuff, some impossible to find stuff. This isn't impossible to find, but they did reissue Betsy. Basically, the band Bitch. I don't know why I think this was the last album that they changed the name. The singer, basically, it's her band. Pure 80s, hair metal, although her other stuff is more heavy metal. And this album's kind of a mix of that. It has half heavy metal and half hair metal. And it's all good. And there's even a touch of even new wave-ish sound, to it. Okay, we'll go to the big songs on this, the MTV songs. Again, it's like pure hair. But it's one of those bands, they have a couple of songs that are kind of like this, radio friendly, or MTV friendly back then. And then they have some songs that are just pure rock, or pure metal. The other MTV hit, I guess you could say it was. I don't know if anybody in the band was well known. I don't think so. David Caruth, Robbie Settles, no. Betsy, Lead Throat. That could be. How was that? That could be an album or porn. It's weird. I'll play one more song that's more metal-ish, new wave-ish. And this was more their previous album, EP sound. Alright, so let's get this the hell out of here. We'll go to some 80s modern thrash. Has that old school feel. What the hell? And we're going to listen to... it looks weird for some reason. Guma Maniacs, And this is their album. It's like a double title. By Endurance We Conquer, Demons and Damnation. It is a 2 CD set. Goma Maniacs is a great thrash band. Old German style thrash metal with modern production. I guess comparable for me, that Creator sound, you know. I really like these guys. I'm a big fan of them. They need to be larger than they are. There's not too many bands around like this now. So I'm a big fan of them. I have all 3 of their albums on vinyl. Well, 3 of their art on vinyl. And they got a bunch of albums. I mean, I think they got, 6 or 7 at this point. The singer is awesome, super nice dude. It's just nothing wrong with this guy, you know, with this band. And metalheads, thrash people, I mean, this is the stuff that we used to love. I'm gonna put on my favorite track. For this side, and that's Killing Joke. There's so many good songs on here. This is my favorite on this side one, Demons. Daniel there. He's the vocalist and singer. There he is, everybody see him better? Doing his Chuck Billy impersonation. Look like Chuck Billy there, Dan. Yell. Want to see the world burn. Sorry, wrong one. I'm gonna go. Another good. All this shit's good, man. I can play any song on here. I don't need this one I skip over. Go back to Maroon. There's another great song. All right, you guys got the idea there. Turn that down. You want to hear a fucking commercial in here. Anyway, Goma Maniacs. I know it's Demons and Damnation. By Endurance We Conquer, Demons and Damnation. It's a 2 CD set. I don't know if I showed that, but Demon side and then Damnation side. I love these guys. It reminds me of the 80s thrash metal when it was fucking great. Next is, I'm all over the map today. I didn't even realize how crazy. Is a new band called, not First Collide, called Ashes Collide. The album's called First Collide. I don't really understand why they made their band name so small and the name prominent, but album title prominent. But these guys are out of Russia or somewhere. I think it's Russia. Not my usual kind of thing. I heard 2 songs from them, and I really, her voice catches me. She's kind of got that Alanis Morissette vibe, but her, and you'll hear it. And it's a bit all over the map. It's a bit, poppy, rocking, bluesy at times. Yep, gonna be a long video, guys. Sorry. Literally, it was like, it came out of Europe on Subject Records, and it was like $5.99 shipped. So, and then they gave me 2. I don't know why, but I really enjoy it. It's an EP, just has 5 songs. I think the longest song is like 4:42. But I've listened to it. Whoa, my face is popping on that. And it's the kind of EP that when you play it, it'll play and it'll kick over again, and I just let it go because it's that good to me. All right, we'll go one more song and then we'll go to the last CD. And this is just a good funky. Like I said, it's really all over the map. There's a head bobber. Fun CD. You got the idea behind that. I know a lot of you guys won't like that, so I'm not going to hang on to that one too long. I'm going to push and clear. I need to push eject. Dumbass. Alrighty. So again, I mean, $6. They gave me 2. I'm already giving the other one to somebody else I had check out, and they liked them, so I'm going to send it to them. But good band. Just fun damn EP. And lastly, 20 something minutes. Oh well, you either watch it or you don't. Is one of my top 5 favorite singers is Michael Borman. I love his voice. I kind of compare him to like the hair metal Joe Cocker. He's been in a fuck ton of bands, but the band he's primarily known for is Jaded Heart. He left quite a while ago now. They got a new singer who's the old singer of another band that I can't think of right now. And they're alright. It's different. It's a little bit heavier, a little more. It's not as good. His voice is one of the voices that catch me for a male vocalist. It's hard rock, hair metal at times, a little AOR-ish. But he's been in a fuck ton of bands. I mean, he's done solo, Jaded Heart, The Signet, Charade. He's done an album or 2, I can't remember, for Letter X, an album for Bloodbound, and he had a band called Red Rum, which is a kick-ass album if you can ever find that. And he's done a lot of shit. He plays all his own instruments too. He writes a lot of songs for people as well. He was actually on like one of the. I think that's what the hell is that? Anyway, I'm just gonna play some stuff so you get to hear it. I'm talking too much now, but he's done a lot of shit, you know. Michael Borman. This is called Capture the Moment. This is his 4th album, I think. 3rd. Well, there's the solo, the self-titled. I think this is his 4th album. Either way, it don't matter. He's got 5 altogether solo-wise. Play my favorite tracks and then we'll get the hell out of here. That's not it. Sorry, guys. Not that long ago. Take Me Higher. We'll go to the songs that I really like. 9. No, not 9. 10. There's a duet on this song. I don't know who the female singer is. There's pick it up. To make mistakes, I am my trust to bear. I am the way I am. You created this man. I'm fed up listening to your words. So don't bother me. I'm nobody's fool. Nobody's child. Nobody's fool. Don't know me by now. That's right, Michael. Tell that bitch. All right, I'm good. Nope, not the song I wanted. Why would I keep on doing that? Anyway, you get it. I'm going to go back to the... my favorite song on this CD is actually... I wouldn't call it a ballad. Sorry. Alright, we're going to play this and I'm going to get out of here. Sorry, long video. It's really hard to do these videos when I'm trying to play songs. I mean, the music alone adds 10-15 minutes, so if you got bored, I apologize. No, I don't. I mean, if you're here, thank you for watching this long, I should say. Dirty water is running back. This song's called I Want to Hear Your Voice. It's like a combo. It's a weird song because it's kind of like the lyrics don't, I mean, the verses don't match the chorus. Like the lyrics are about being sad, somebody's going in, and it makes sense, but it just, when you listen to it, in my brain, it doesn't. Anyway, I'll shut the fuck up. I kneel down in the middle of nowhere. My friends are sadly leaving this place. No, they don't want to wait. When some corner, I'm searching for you with tears in my eyes. Please give me a sign. Where are you now? I wanna hear your voice. I wanna see you breathe. The hope that you're alive is the power that I need. I wanna hear your voice. I wanna see you breathe. The hope that you're alive is the power that I need. I wanna hear your voice. Alright, I'm not gonna end on the ballady stuff, so thank you guys for watching. If you're still around, thank you twice.